So let me ask you something. Sometimes I see you post things on Facebook, and some people get on their feelings, and you respond back in a witty way, which I respect and I love about you. Does that sometimes hold you back from putting certain content out? You still gonna just do you and be like, fuck what the people think. This is what I feel. This is how I feel. This is what I think. If they don't like it, they don't. Cool. They love it. Cool. I'm still putting it out there.
This camera on me?
Chip on my shoulder. Yeah. I got something to prove, like a gun in a holster. Yeah. Loaded, ready to shoot. Got big energy. Yeah. Ain't scared to dream. Got big energy. Got big energy.
You know this a different energy, right?
My guest is man in South Carolina proud, Monarch Alumni, content creator, social media influencer, and rapper. My guest also has the pleasure of working with the late, great Young Dolph, Young Buck, and Young Joe. And the crazy part about it, ain't never one of them Negroes young anymore. Scotty, ATL, DJ Drama, Don Cannon, Rainy Rucci, DJ Money Mook, DJ B-Lord, Boosie, Mo Beats, Smoke Gambino, and countless others. The creator of Real Nigga News, the creator of Mr. Kingston, the creator of Urey Boisey TV, one of the founders of EGTM. My guest is a dad, son, a brother, a nephew, grits eating, pork chop grilling, bacon smacking, beat meat jacking. My guest, Urey Boisey. Yo, welcome to the Mill Experience. I'm your host, Excalibur, here with my favorite guest. Reason why he's my favorite, because I've known him since we was itty bitties. My boy, Jared Williams. What's up, Jay? AKA Urey Boisey? That's how you pronounce it? Urey Boisey. I was about to ask you how you pronounce that, man. All right, bro, so we already know, well, I know who you are. I know where you're from. But let the people know who you are and where you're from and who your people. You know, we from Manor, so who your folk?
So, for those of you who don't know, my real name is Jared Williams, right? So everybody want to know, where does Urey come from? Without going too deep into it, my grandma had 22 kids, and with having 22 kids comes a buttload of grandkids. She could never, this was before the Alzheimer's, she could never remember all her grandkids' names, so she would say, you boy and you gal. So I just took you and boy, put it together, Urey Boisey. Right? It's something sentimental to me because my whole movement is based around family.
I see that from your skits.
Yeah, so that's just where it comes from, man. That's it.
So your grandma had 22 kids?
22, bro.
So
She spit out.
So Christmas was a mofo.
Actually, no, we still ain't getting that.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because my grandma has 15, and my dad was the youngest boy, and one of my favorite aunts. Well, I ain't gonna say that, but my aunt, she was the youngest girl. Aunt? Yeah, and I mean Christmas, man. Me and Terrence probably got one thing. There's so much kids spread stuff out too, man.
Well, you say that, but we broke. Niggas just ain't buying us nothing. They told us y'all get it how y'all live. Here goes a stick and a cardboard box. And one PlayStation controller. Yeah. No PlayStation. Yeah. Just the controller.
Granddaddy Williams was getting it in, but I'm telling you that now, man.
So to be real, on that, I actually never got to meet any of my grandfathers. I never got to meet none of them, man.
Well, they was already passed by the time you was born, or you just...
My mom's dad had already passed. My dad never got a chance to meet his dad because he died during his birth. Yeah, there's a whole story behind that. So I was raised by women. Yeah. And of those of those 22 kids, my grandmother actually spit out, 18 of them, 17 of them? And the rest came in through adoption. Gotcha. But it's majority women. Gotcha. It's majority women, man. So it's kind of tough being the kid, especially with my energy that I have now. I've had that since I've been a kid. You know, it's kind of tough. But either way, we made it through it and we here. But where I'm from, man in South Carolina. 29102, exit 119.
Clarendon County, baby.
All that. And I'm going to stop eating my Skittles here in a second.
But well, man, if you hungry, bro, eat it, man. Beast mode, baby. Beast mode, man. So let me ask you this. Coming from Manning, small town, how many people in Manning? What's the exact population?
We can't have no more than 3,500.
What inspires you to create some of your content? What brings that emotion?
I pull from a lot of my childhood, dude. Mm-hmm. You know, just being absolutely honest. When I see things, it takes me back to my childhood. And when certain things would happen and we would either get fussed at, get a beating, going outside having to pick our switch, you know what I mean? And people say I'm picking on the city. It's not that I'm necessarily picking on the city. It's I've grown and experienced things. So now I can look back at my childhood and be like, that's crazy.
Let me tell you something. It's funny you say that. I was literally watching your skits yesterday about, I think it was yesterday or the day before yesterday, where you at your grandparents' house, and your homeboy coming to pull you up, blasting all that music.
That's real. That's real.
Yo, I know. That's why I'm laughing, because that is real, man. That's what I'm saying. That is real, man. Like, turn that music, okay? You can ride with you, but turn that music when you come in my yard, boy.
So yes, and when you go past the church, you got to turn the rap music down too.
Yeah.
That one coming. But in my case, it was a lot of family because again, I had a ton of cousins, man. Yeah. So it was always one of my older cousins coming to pick me up.
Yeah.
So the language that was used was a little bit more colorful.
Yeah.
Because it was my grandma's grandson.
Yeah.
Well, if you don't turn that music down.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
And what's so funny, even now, this morning I was taking my daughter to school, and I had the music up, and we pulled up in the school. She's like, turn it down. I'm like, who you think you is?
Your daughter?
Yeah, my daughter turned me that.
And how old is she?
She's 12.
Nah, I wish I could get my mom and my dad to drop. Number one, I wish I could get them to drop me off.
Yeah.
Because you getting on the bus.
Yeah.
And then, let alone.
Yeah, it's a different age now, but
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, my kids, I take them to school too. I try to get my son to ride the bus, but we had the rogue system in the school he going to. He can't ride the bus. We got to drop him off. But
mine's spoiled, man. She's so used to getting dropped off of school, she ain't want to ride no bus now, so it is what it is.
You know why she's spoiled, dog?
Because I did it.
You did it, but you did it because you ain't had it.
That's true.
Because I know I spoiled the heck out my kids, and I don't intentionally do it.
Because we want them to have the best in what we had. That's all it is, man.
Bro.
That's all it is.
That's it.
Yeah.
So I get it, but I still whip their ass.
Yeah.
So Leah, Carter, Aaron, the story y'all watching this, I still whip their ass. Don't get it twisted.
All right, so like again, coming from Manning, how do you know this was your calling, man? Because I put it like, you was a damn fool growing up, so I saw this coming.
I did. Keep it 100?
Yeah.
I didn't see it coming. I knew I had a knack for it. I knew I had an itch for it. But I didn't really lock into it and dive into it until I started trying to do music. Because when I started doing music, I realized people ain't listening to what I'm doing. You know what I mean? I could think the music is the dopest thing in the world, but if the audience ain't gravitating toward it, I'm kind of wasting my time doing it.
So how long you been doing music, though?
I started music in 2014. 2014, my grandmother passed away, right? Going back to that, you just notice a lot go back to her, but my grandma passed away, and a few of my other cousins were already doing music, but nobody was really like taking it serious, trying to go to the next level. And I stepped in and just started recording, playing around, because all the music equipment was at my house. And after doing a couple songs, I was like, yo, this is therapeutic release for me. And then the other cousin that was doing it, shout out to Koro, he started looking at the business side to it and was like, you know what? We can combine that with this money and we can run. And so we did that, and in the middle of doing that, I had to try to find a way to get people to pay attention to the music. And my fallback was the comedic skits. And the skits just took off. You know what I mean? People started DMing me, yo, do this, yo, call that person, do this. And in that moment, I realized, yeah, music is cool and it's a therapeutic release for me. But business-wise, the people are telling me what they want. And it's so easy for me to do because I already been doing it my whole life. So I mean, putting that together is when I realized, you know what? This is my lane. This is my lane, man. And then platforms started cutting a check, and that made it even easier. Like, you know what? This is what we doing.
We gonna get to that.
This episode is sponsored by Goings Law Firm. If you or your family member needs a real deal lawyer who knows how to fight hard in court, call Robert Goings and his team at the Goings Law Firm. They handle car wrecks, trucking accidents, workers' comp, and serious injury or death cases. If you want the best, you got to hire the best. Robert Goins and his law firm team know how to win and get you the money you deserve. Goins Law Firm is located at 1510 Calhoun Street, Columbia, South Carolina. Again, 1510 Calhoun Street, Columbia, South Carolina. Train So Hard University, where it's just not a movement, it's a lifestyle. You can contact myself, Excalibur Miller, on Facebook, on my Instagram, The Miller Experience, or you can contact my brother, T. Miller, on Facebook, or on Instagram, Prodigal Son 36. Interested in being a sponsor for Shop Talk or the Miller Experience, you can contact myself, Ernest Miller, at 803-565-9752, or you can hit me up on my email at eaenestmiller83@gmail.com. You can also make contact with my producer, Victor Wesley of Vic West Production. His telephone number is 803-225-0021. Also, his email address is vicwestp@gmail.com.
We definitely gonna get to that. So let me ask you something. Sometimes I see you post things on Facebook, and some people get on their feelings, and you respond back in a witty way, which I respect and I love about you. Does that sometimes hold you back from putting certain content out? You still gonna just do you, be like, fuck what the people think. This is what I feel. This is how I feel. This is what I think. If they don't like it, they don't. Cool. They love it. Cool. I'm still putting it out there.
This camera on me? Fuck y'all. That's my honest feelings. Normally, in my platforms, in responding to them, I don't come out and
now,
say
you don't
that.
come out like that, but I know that's what you want to say.
So,
yeah.
Anybody who got an issue, y'all rewind this and play that, and that's for y'all. But to directly answer your question, I don't pay people no attention, man. I respond when it gains traction for the cause. If it's not going to bring eyes to the platform, I just let it run and let them do what they do. But if they're hot and they're continuously going back and forth, I'm gonna feed into it. One of the 48 laws of power, man. Court attention by any means necessary.
My thing, I always thought, like, if you have an issue with it, DM me, inbox me. Don't put it under there. Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I think it's just so stupid. Some people in their feelings, social media, a lot of people just in their feelings. It doesn't make sense to me.
Now, a few people have, not to cut you off,
Okay.
a few people have DM'd me and was like, yo, blah, 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 this, that, and the third. And in those instances, those occasions, those are the posts that you see me remove.
Okay.
Whenever you see me remove a post, it's because somebody DM me and we having a respectable conversation. And I say, you know what? I can respect this. Let me go remove it. But otherwise, nah, we letting it run.
Now, when you're doing your skits and you in these places, Walmart, whatever, anybody want to come and whoop your ass? Because you play too much, bro.
All the time.
All the time?
All the time.
Give me an instance.
I'm at the restaurant in Atlanta.
Hey, hold on, because this dude be riding by, hey, can you help me? Some stupid shit like that, man. All right, shut up. Go ahead.
I'm at JR Cricket's in Atlanta.
Okay.
Sitting at the bar. Mm-hmm. The bartender, she was actually pretty cool. She wasn't doing it. She was doing her job.
Yeah.
But me being me, I pulled my phone out, and I had my phone there, and I straight up asked her, what you gonna do for this 40?
Did you post that? I think I saw that one, man.
No. I didn't post it. I asked her, I said, what you gonna do for this 40? She said, excuse me? She didn't know what I was saying. I said, I got $40. You gonna go right now or not? What you gonna do? That lady went off, bro. She went off. I'm talking about to the point where her manager
had to come.
Yeah. I was cool because I was just sitting in the background with the phone like this the whole time. The whole time, man. Yeah. But yeah, she was going off. So that was one instance. But how that ended, she and I had a conversation. She told me, like, look, I don't know you, and for you to disrespect me the way that you just did, I do not appreciate that at all. I had no choice but to. I had to concede in that. Right?
I got you, yeah.
Because I was out of pocket and I was wrong. I thought it would make for good content, which if I would have posted it, it would have made for hella great content.
Oh, yeah, it would. Most definitely.
But just the conversation that she and I had, I said, all right, cool, I'm out of pocket. So I didn't post it. Another situation, in my house. Me and Nita.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah,
God.
that's coming too, man. That's
Oh
coming,
my God.
Yeah,
dog.
I know she want to whoop your ass, man.
She is continuous on. I love the woman. Obviously, she loves me as well. But with the people you're closest to, you play the most.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And so in our home, it's like constant live TV, dude. And some of the stuff is X-rated, so I can't really go into that.
Understandable.
Because she'd get on me. But it's all the time, man.
Yeah.
All day, every day. Because this is, after a while, once I really accepted that this is who I am and how I am, everything is on deck.
Everything's on deck. Even the kids, man.
Everything,
Even the
man.
kids.
I just picked Leah up from school yesterday, and she was mad because I pulled up and she didn't get in the truck fast enough. Pull out the camera, start yelling. All her little friends out there, get your ass in this truck, girl. Get you. If you don't get your butt in this truck. She was hot.
Yeah.
All her little friends been laughing, but
Yeah. I would have been hot too, man. That's embarrassing, man.
But you know your daddy.
Yeah.
Tell your mama come get you.
Know your
You
daddy
know your
ain't right.
daddy.
Know your daddy ain't right. Baby, you know your daddy ain't right, right? Hey, so let
When
me
it's
ask you
over,
this.
they'll remember me.
Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Mill Experience. Comment, like, and share. Comment, like, and share. Comment, like, and share.
Told you being intelligent is whack. So place your bets. My faith is fresh. I'ma make it stretch. Cause I sat there eye to eye with the face of death. And you ain't putting work in unless you break a sweat. Bringing back a 4-course meal. Keep the table set. Step in my belief. I'm expressive when I speak. Swim back to shore.